There is a specific moment that happens in a lot of large family households. A moment that most people do not talk about publicly, but that almost every family with 3 or more kids, or with multiple generations living under one roof, knows intimately. It is the moment when the house stops working. Not physically stops working, but stops working as a home. The noise from the teenager's room bleeds into the baby's nap. The grandparent who needs quiet cannot find it anywhere in the open plan. The parent working from home cannot separate professional concentration from the beautiful chaos of family life happening 20 feet away. The house is technically large enough. The square footage is adequate, but the way it is organized means that everyone is always affecting everyone else, and the accumulated friction of that constant mutual interference is exhausting in ways that add up quietly and persistently over years. Today I'm talking about why large families in 2026 are switching to the U-shaped home design, specifically the U-shaped Barndominium, as the architectural solution to this problem. Not because it is trendy, because it is structurally the most intelligent answer the residential market has produced to the specific spatial challenges of large family living. Welcome back to the Homes and Haven. Subscribe right now and hit that notification bell because this channel covers alternative home design and real family housing solutions every single week, with the honest detail that helps you make better decisions before you commit to anything. Like this video if you are part of a large family household that has outgrown the organizational logic of your current home. Stay with me all the way to the end, because the final section covers the honest cost comparison between a U-shaped Barndominium configured for a large family and a conventional large home of equivalent square footage. And that comparison is the financial argument that is convincing families to make this switch in real numbers. Do not skip ahead. Most conventional housing advice for large families defaults to one recommendation: get more square footage. Buy a bigger house. Add a room. Finish the basement. And more square footage does help, to a point. But the problem that large families most consistently identify, the problem that generates the most friction, the most conflict, and the most exhaustion in daily life, is not a square footage problem. It is an organizational problem. It is the problem of sound, of privacy, of work-life separation, and of the fundamental incompatibility of multiple different human activities happening simultaneously in the same connected space. In 2026, the most valued feature in new family home design has shifted. It used to be kitchen island size. Today, it is acoustic separation. That shift reflects what large families have learned from living in open-plan homes. That openness, which feels aspirational in a showroom, becomes a source of daily exhaustion when 4 children on 4 different schedules are sharing the same connected acoustic environment. A conventional large home, whether a 5-bedroom 2-story or a 4-bedroom single-story with an open plan, organizes all of its square footage in a continuous connected envelope. The sleeping spaces connect through hallways to the living spaces, which connect through the kitchen to the dining room and back to the living room. Every sound generated anywhere in that connected envelope is available to every other part of it. The toddler's 5:30 a.m. wake-up is available to the teenager who went to bed at midnight. The teenager's music practice in the afternoon is available to the parent trying to finish a client call. The grandparent's television in the evening is available to the young children trying to sleep. More square footage between these activities helps, but it does not solve the fundamental connectivity problem because all of the square footage is connected. The U-shaped Barndominium solves this problem not with more square footage, but with genuine physical separation. The 3-volume configuration, with the base of the U containing the shared social spaces and the 2 arms containing the separated private and working programs, creates distinct acoustic zones that a connected rectangular envelope cannot produce at any size. The air gap of the courtyard and the exterior wall barriers between arms deliver a 25 to 35 decibel reduction between the 2 wings, a level of acoustic separation that no interior drywall assembly can replicate, regardless of its thickness or its insulation specification. When the teenage bedrooms and the young children's bedrooms are in separate arms of the U, connected to each other only through the exterior courtyard rather than through interior walls and hallways, the acoustic interference between them drops from a constant presence to an occasional mild awareness. When the grandparent's suite is in one arm with its own exterior access from the courtyard, they have genuine independence. Their own entrance, their own quiet zone, their own schedule, without being separated from the family in a detached structure that feels isolating. That separation, achieved through the U-shaped geometry rather than through additional square footage or sound-dampening construction upgrades, is what large families are discovering produces the most immediate and most lasting improvement in daily household function. How the U-shape specifically addresses large family spatial needs. The U-shaped Barndominium addresses 5 specific spatial needs of large families that the rectangular Barndominium, regardless of its size, cannot satisfy with the same organizational efficiency. The first is generational privacy without isolation. As of early 2026, roughly 18% of new rural home builds are multi-generational, a segment representing over $100 billion in annual construction activity and growing. Multi-generational households consistently identify the tension between connection and privacy as their most difficult design challenge. The grandparents want to be part of family life, involved in the children's daily activities, present for meals and celebrations, available in an emergency, but they also need quiet, predictable schedules and a physical space that they genuinely control. The U-shape addresses this with the grandparent suite in one arm, its own bedroom, bathroom, and small sitting room, with a private entrance from the courtyard, while remaining physically connected to the main family living volume through the shared social spaces in the base. The grandparents walk 30 feet across the courtyard to have dinner with the family. They walk 30 feet back for a quiet evening in their own space. That 30-foot courtyard crossing is not an inconvenience. It is the spatial boundary that makes the multi-generational household genuinely comfortable rather than merely functional. The second is age-separated sleeping zones. In a large family with children spanning a wide age range, say a 16-year-old, a 12-year-old, an 8-year-old, and a 4-year-old, the sleep schedule incompatibility is one of the most persistent sources of daily friction. The 16-year-old is awake past midnight. The 4-year-old is awake before 6 a.m. In a rectangular home with all bedrooms connected by a common hallway, these schedules are in constant conflict. The U-shape allows the older children's bedrooms to be in one arm, with a garage or shop buffer at the end, or simply the courtyard air gap doing the acoustic work, while the younger children's bedrooms are in the opposite arm or in the private zone of the base. Placing teenagers in an arm separated by courtyard air and exterior wall from the rest of the family's sleeping spaces is, in 2026, the single most effective way to reduce household schedule stress without a difficult conversation about behavior. The third is the homeschool or homework zone. In 2026, with home schooling participation at historically high levels and remote work now a permanent feature of many family income structures, the need for a dedicated educational and professional workspace that is genuinely separated from the household's recreational and rest activities is a real daily functional requirement rather than a nice-to-have. One arm of the U-shape serves this function with extraordinary effectiveness: a dedicated homeschool room, a home office, or a combination of both, physically separated from the living and sleeping volumes by the courtyard, with its own exterior entrance that allows a visiting tutor, a business client, or a delivery to arrive without entering the home's private living areas. In many rural counties in 2026, the definition of a permitted bedroom has been expanded to include flex learning spaces, making the homeschool arm a genuinely flexible long-term asset that serves one program during the family's schooling years and converts cleanly to other uses as the children age. The courtyard crossing between work and home is the daily physical transition that remote workers and homeschooling families consistently identify as the most effective boundary maintenance tool available in residential design. The fourth is the courtyard as a supervised outdoor play environment. For families with young children, one of the most practically valuable features of the U-shaped home is the enclosed courtyard as a play space that is simultaneously outdoor and supervised without active monitoring. Children playing in the U-shaped courtyard are visible from the kitchen window, audible to a parent anywhere in the base volume, and enclosed on 3 sides by the building itself. In 2026, many families are completing the 4th side with automated estate gates, or simple decorative cattle-style gates that turn the courtyard into a fully secure zone for toddlers and pets. No climbing, no wandering, no traffic exposure. 4. Smart home integration. A single 360-degree exterior camera mounted to the courtyard center covers the entire play area from a single device. No blind spots, no camera array, no complex monitoring setup. A parent at the kitchen sink has eyes on the courtyard. A parent anywhere in the base has ears on it. The courtyard play environment delivers the developmental benefits of outdoor play, the physical space for active movement, and the parental confidence that comes from a genuinely enclosed environment, without the attention demand of an open yard. The ability to tell a 6-year-old to play in the courtyard while dinner is being prepared, and to know with certainty that they are safe and contained, is one of the most immediately appreciated features of the U-shape for families with young children. The fifth is the adaptability of the program over time. Large family households change faster and more dramatically than most housing design accounts for. The child who required a dedicated bedroom at 7 shares a room willingly at 12 and wants complete bedroom independence at 16. The grandparent who needed only a guest suite when the household was first configured may need a full accessible suite with grab bars, wider doorways, and a walk-in shower by the time the children are teenagers. The home office that housed one remote worker may need to accommodate two. The U-shape's 3-volume structure allows each arm to be reconfigured independently as the family's needs change, converting a homeschool arm to a teenage retreat zone as the children age, converting a shop arm to a grandparent suite as the family evolves, without structural modification to the primary living volume in the base. The courtyard is the family's outdoor room. The courtyard of a U-shaped barndominium is not just the organizational center of the building configuration. For a large family, it is the most used and most valued space in the entire property. The outdoor room that absorbs the volume, the energy, and the diversity of activities that a large family generates, and that no interior space can contain without overwhelming its functional purpose. A large family's courtyard in a well-designed U-shaped barndominium contains a dining table large enough for the whole family, 12 seats, in a covered outdoor dining area that becomes the default location for dinner on any evening when the weather allows. It contains a play area for the young children, a sandbox, a small climbing structure, or simply an area of grass under the open sky that is enclosed and supervised without a fence that reads as confinement. It contains an outdoor kitchen or at minimum a grill station that makes the courtyard the summer cooking and entertaining center rather than the interior kitchen. And it contains the seating area where the family gathers in the evening, the fire pit or the outdoor sofa arrangement under the covered section of the courtyard. That is the family's social heart in the warm months. The courtyard also serves the noise management function that makes it uniquely valuable for large families. When all 4 children are in the courtyard, playing, arguing, running, the full spectrum of energetic family chaos, that noise is contained within the 3-sided enclosure of the U rather than broadcasting through the interior of the house. The parent cooking in the kitchen has visual and auditory access to the courtyard through the courtyard-facing kitchen windows, but is not inside the noise field. The grandparent in their arm suite is separated from the courtyard noise by the arm's interior wall and can choose to be involved or not involved in the outdoor activity without the noise decision being made for them by the building's layout. The teenager who needs to study is in the opposite arm with 2 walls and the width of the courtyard between them and the noise source. This noise management function of the U-shaped courtyard is one of the least discussed and most practically valuable features of the configuration for large families. And it is a function that the conventional large home's backyard cannot replicate because the backyard is not enclosed within the building structure. The courtyard is. The building absorbs and contains the sound that the family generates rather than transmitting it through interior walls and hallways into every space where someone is trying to sleep, work, study, or simply have a quiet moment. The honest cost comparison. Here is the financial reality that most U-shaped family home content avoids giving you, and I'm going to give it to you directly because you deserve the complete picture before you commit to any configuration. A U-shaped barndominium configured for a large family costs meaningfully more per enclosed square foot than an equivalent rectangular barndominium of the same total floor area. The premium comes from 3 specific sources that are consistent across markets and build types. First, 3 structural volumes rather than 1. A 2,800 square foot rectangle has roughly 200 linear feet of foundation perimeter. A 2,800 square foot U-shape has roughly 340 linear feet, and that additional concrete, rebar, anchor bolts, and labor adds approximately $18,000 to $25,000 to the foundation phase alone in 2026 pricing. More end wall construction, more separate roofing runs, and more complex structural engineering add further to the structural phase premium. The total structural premium of the U-shape over a rectangle of equivalent floor area is 20 to 35% in the foundation and framing phases. Second, the courtyard infrastructure. A courtyard that functions as the family's primary outdoor room. Covered outdoor dining, outdoor kitchen, play areas, automated or decorative gating on the fourth side, landscape and hardscape, cost $20,000 to $55,000 to develop to the standard that justifies the U-shape configuration. An undeveloped courtyard is a dirt rectangle between three buildings. It is not the family outdoor room that makes the U-shape work. Third, the roofline complexity and its water management requirements. 3 volumes connecting at 2 junctions create roofline valley conditions that require correctly engineered, flashing details and quality installation. In 2026, the standard for these junctions is a cricket or saddle diversion system, a small secondary roof structure that actively diverts water away from the valley where the arm roof meets the base roof, rather than allowing it to pond and eventually penetrate. Budget this correctly. The cricket or saddle detail costs $2,000 to $5,000 per junction installed correctly. Cheap flashing installation at a U-shaped junction without the diversion detail is the most expensive long-term maintenance decision you can make in this configuration. For a large family U-shaped Barndominium of 2,800 square feet in a typical rural market in 2026, the realistic finish cost range is $350,000 to $580,000 depending on your region, your finish level, and your courtyard development investment. The honest midpoint, $420,000 to $500,000 for a well-executed, fully finished, genuinely functional family home. A conventional large home of equivalent square footage and equivalent quality in the same market costs $420,000 to $650,000. The U-shaped Barndominium is competitive with, and in many markets less expensive than the conventional alternative of equivalent square footage, while delivering acoustic separation, spatial organization, and outdoor living quality that the conventional alternative cannot replicate at any price. The financial argument for the U-shaped Barndominium for large families in 2026 is not that it is cheap. It is that it delivers more spatial intelligence, more daily functional value, and more genuine family quality of life per dollar than any other residential configuration available at this price point. That is the argument that is convincing large families to make this switch. And when you understand the spatial problems it solves that square footage alone cannot, the argument is genuinely compelling. If this video gave you a clear and honest picture of why large families are making this switch, the spatial intelligence behind the U-shape, the specific family problems it solves, and the real cost comparison, hit that like button right now. It helps this content reach more families who are in the process of making this decision and who deserve complete information. Subscribe and turn on notifications because we cover intelligent family home design and honest alternative housing content every single week. Drop a comment below and tell me, what is the single biggest spatial challenge your large family faces in your current home? And does the U-shape's organizational logic address it? I read every comment, and I genuinely want to help you think through whether this configuration is right for your specific household. Share this video with every large family you know who is planning a build. This might be the most useful design conversation they have all year. Design for your family. Build with intelligence. I will see you in the next one.